See you standing in line just to be there, and you're looking at me. Something about the way I do my thing. I'm getting any skinny now. It's something like a free fall. You're just like the wind when you blow, and baby I need you all. In Sin City with me, you don't care about the who, when, where, how. You're so free. Tell me once again, what's your name? I'm getting any skinny now. Something like a free fall. You're just like the wind when you blow, and baby I need you all. Just like the wind when you blow, and baby I need it all. I need it all. I need it all, baby I need it all. I need it all. I want you more than I know, so I say, baby I need it all.
Mona, live at the basement tonight, the CD102.5 show, launching the tour behind the forthcoming Torches and Pitchforks, coming out on Mercury on July 23rd. Goons, was that born out of a Frank Sinatra quote? I'm reading this here and there. Is that true?
Yes, it was.
Tell the story, because I love history.
Well, Zach and I were kind of Googling one day, and I was kind of on this Frank Sinatra kick, and we stumbled upon that quote, which really kind of surprised us, because, you know, you think of Frank as kind of being a rock and roll personality. But it's kind of interesting to see, you know, in time, sometimes people are just off. And, like, at that time when rock and roll was kind of taking over, and really kind of taking over his territory, you know what I mean? And he kind of tried to bash it and say that it was phony. And looking back, you know, rock and roll's still here and he's not. So it's kind of a, it's not a bash on Sinatra at all, because we're big Frank fans, but it is kind of like a, you know.
Frank Thomas, though.
Not Frank Thomas.
So he was testifying before Congress. Congress held a hearing on the dangers of rock music. See, Congress was ridiculous even back then. And Sinatra testified saying, quote, "It is sung, played, and written for the most part by cretinous goons," end quote, which sounds like it was pulled from a Ramones song somehow, if you think about it. It's a great quote.
Yeah.
I don't entirely agree with him, but you guys have more cojones than I have. He's been gone for, 10 years, but that guy was so mobbed up, I still wouldn't take him on. So you guys have...
I'm Irish and Italian, man.
Yeah, all right. You take care of yourself. Very good.
We're all right.
Torches and Pitchforks comes out July 23rd. We'll talk more about the album as a whole, but how about a song first, and then we'll get to that.
This is Listen to Your Love. This is from the first album. We're going to do it mellow, real mellow.
There you go, taking your time. Don't you know you're never can't feel a damn thing. Baby doll, I ain't trying to blame you, but you never understand what I'm trying to say. Alright, it's your fault, fine, I'll blame you. Come on, you know I wanna see you. Come on, you know I wanna see you. Yeah, once again. Listen to your lover. Come on, you know I wanna see you. Come on, you know I wanna see you. Yeah, once again. I treat you like no other. How did it get this way? 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 I wanna see you, I treat you like a lover. Come on now, listen to your lover. Come on now, listen to your come on. You know I wanna see you. Come on, you know I wanna see you. Once again. You gotta listen to your love. 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 Come on, baby, I'ma treat you like no other. Listen to your love. Listen to your love. Listen to your love. Listen to your love. Come on now, treat you like no other. Oh, 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 oh.
Mona in the big room at the basement tonight. New album Torches and Pitchforks comes out July 23rd. About a month ago, I forget which band it was, but I said they were playing this festival or that festival, and they looked at me like, what are you talking about? They had no idea that they were playing a festival. So I'm telling you, if you don't know, you are at Forecastle this weekend in Louisville as
Yes.
well. Were you aware of that?
Yes.
Good. It seems to me that Mona is a band, and maybe it's because the new album, it's self-produced. Even though you're on a major label, you still have your hands in literally everything from the music to the art direction, everything. It's important to have that control, right?
Very much so, yeah.
Is it harder to maybe you don't have enough hours in the day anymore to be able to do that?
We got a little help.
Yeah, a little help along the way.
Yeah, we have a good team around us, and our fans are pretty, rabid. Like, and I believe in things, starting real and small and growing, as opposed to, we always say all the time, don't trust anything that blows up. So, you wouldn't want someone like taking your girl, on the town for a night. So, same thing with our music and the art and everything. It's coming from a place that we want to be genuine, and we want to resonate as a genuine thing, like the bands that affected us, when we were growing up. So,
like
the Clash. For one, Violent
Femmes.
We could go on forever. And there's some bands that started out very, it felt from a place, and then it got, kind of too big. And obviously we don't have that problem yet, but we never want to. We always want it to feel like it's coming from us. And
well, the Violent Femmes started in the street, discovered by the Pretenders busking outside of a concert hall in Milwaukee, and they ended up suing each other. So hopefully it won't get to that point. Now, Torches and Pitchforks, July 23rd. Compare and contrast the two records.
the first record was an accident. Those were demos that turned into an album. We knew we were doing an album this time. So, that mentality is completely different when it's like, here's a bunch of songs that we wrote, and it ends up being an album, as opposed to we're writing songs as an album. So there's
how does that change your approach?
I don't know if it really does, but it's in your brain, as opposed to, because there's a task, there's an end, where before a deal or a record, you're just kind of like, well, that's song number 64 that we wrote, and then this was like, okay, let's stop at like 20, where it's stuff.
Now, Goon sounds bluesier to me in approach compared to the first album. Would you say that there's more of that on the record, or?
I think because we predominantly came out of the UK and like into Europe, there was this kind of thing of like UK sounds versus US sounds, and the team over there and people. There's a lot of people in our ear of like, over there they're like, you sound so American, and over here they're like, you sound so British, and we're like, dude, we're from Ohio and Kentucky. We don't sound like anything. For us, we sound like our garage and whiskey. And so I think it was more of like trying not to try, which is a intense process at times, but like whatever came out, there's ballads on this album, there's ukulele on this album, there's blues, there's straight up like just rock, like break something rock. So I feel like all of those are just as powerful as the other, and it's very much our personalities. We're all we all come from a mama's boy thing, but we are very loyal, and going back to the Irish Italian thing, I mean, Vince and I have been in a few getting each other's backs in bar fights, and then we're also all pretty good cuddlers too. So
all right, well, I guess people, if you go to walk up to Mona tonight at the show, feel free to hug them.
Yes,
but don't drop the mitts and go, because you're done. All right. Torches and Pitchforks out July 23rd, and the show tonight, The Basement, kicking off the tour behind that record. How about one more song, and we'll turn you guys loose, huh? Mona.
Right, sounds good. This one's called Darlin'. It's off the new one.
I can feel you pulling, take me underground. I feel like playing, you are my playground. Don't leave me, darling, don't leave me, darling, don't wanna be alone. Holding breath on graveyards, break your mama's back. If you go with me now, I never get you back. Don't leave me, darling, don't leave me, darling. Oh, I'll never find a girl like you tonight. The bar is closing, and I don't wanna go. Here we are now looking straight each other's eyes. If you see what I see, should be no surprise. Don't leave me, darling, don't leave me, darling. Oh, I'll never find a girl like you tonight. The bar is closing, and I don't wanna go. What I've been thinking, what else is there to say? All that I really wish is you don't go away. Don't leave me, darling, don't leave me, darling. Oh, don't leave me, don't leave me alone.
Love it. Nice job, guys. Mona's new one, Torches and Pitchforks, out July 23rd on Mercury, the CD102.5 show at the Basement tonight. While you're there, bring some money for merch, maybe a t-shirt or a Mona brand condom.
Yeah.
Do you guys stand behind those? Because that implies
Yes.
that implies a responsibility. All
It
right.
does. It does.
The Mona brand condom, guaranteed by Mona.
Yes.
Thanks, guys. Safe travels. And we return things now to Control Central.